Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece chapter 1102. But first, let's talk a little bit about 1101. And last time I feel like I really uh, overcomplicated the scene, which is when there was a flashback with Kuma talking to Dragon about Luffy. And he starts talking to him about like, oh, you're so familiar with this island. I saw a boy. There was a young boy there. What's the connection here? And like Dragon goes all intense. Like, if you keep talking about this, you may as well kill me yourself. Like what? Okay. So that's why kind of like I couldn't understand simply because this whole time we've been under the impression that Dragon doesn't really seem to care for Luffy. But then, when Kuma asks, like, yo, what are you trying to say? Dragon just says, a child is their parents' weak spot. So for that, it's like, for me, it felt like, you know, like those two dots wouldn't connect. But I guess what Dragon is just basically saying, um, he can't really get close to Luffy and he can't really let other people know that, they're father and son, at least by blood, because that's his way of basically keeping him safe from like the government and stuff, so that they won't go after him. And that's what he says, Luffy is basically his weak spot, and that's why he basically severed any kind of tie that could be there between them. And that's why he never ever even talks about him. Even though, yeah, no, Kuma knew, but because of, he went snooping around. But Ibaton didn't know, despite, being pretty recent. Ibaton only found out that Luffy was Dragon's son 2 years ago, during Bell Down. So, yeah, even close people to him in the Revolutionary Army don't know. So, yeah, he keeps that pretty close to the chest for that reason alone. So, I mean, I still like, it's hard to say, like, answer the question of, like, is Dragon a bad dad? A bad father? And it's like, well, he's not even a father. He's never met the kid. So, he's never met his kid. That's straight up, he's not being a father, period. So, the closest thing he has to that is somewhere like either Garp or Shanks. But yeah, Luffy's fine without one, but yeah, it's yeah, he's never treated Luffy badly because he's never treated him at all. But there's also no good interaction between them because there's no interactions between them. So yeah. Now there seems to be a good reason for that, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, someone pointed out that Luffy says that I say this move when I'm against a super strong enemy, so that I won't lose anyone, and when an opponent tries to take them away. And he says that when Kuma is observing, and he's the one that separates them. So yeah, interesting that Oda put that there. Then we get yeah, Kuma writing letters towards Bonnie. But of course, Bonnie doesn't get them because that damn fake nurse isn't intercepting them and just not giving it to her. Because, well, just should be cruel, I guess. Legit, though. Because if they hadn't been, if they hadn't been going all that trouble to keep her away from the letters, Bonnie may not have actually gotten uh, enough of a motivation. I don't know if that's the right word, but let's say motivation to actually go out to the sea to try and find her dad, since she doesn't have any information on him and how he's doing, and she thinks he might have even, forgotten about her. But if she got in the letters, then she'd have been like, oh, okay, cool. My dad is letting me know all these things. And I know that he's thinking about me. So it turned out to have the exact opposite effect. And also they're still they were curing her, but the treatment is already over. But they're acting as if she still has to be treated because she's still a hostage. So they're giving her fake medicine. And they were keeping Bonnie's abilities a secret from the fake nurse. Then we see Vegapunk talking to Stussy. And this is an interesting one. Kuma, I heard you're going to lose your sense of individuality. Wonder which of us has the most checkered fate, the human that lacks free will or the clone that doesn't? Vegapunk just tells her to knock it off. You're just as human as the rest of us. I wonder what that says about Stussy, because I hadn't even considered how she feels about knowing that she's a clone. But yeah, she's not actually like a mindless robot. She actually has a will of her own. And because of this, she feels indebted to Vegapunk, it seems. Then they talk about, about Bonnie, and Akuma starts writing another letter. No, because he wants to send her a whole lifetime's worth of love before the year is over, which of course she's not gonna get. But we, the audience, know, and of course, knowing from the present, that she eventually gets to actually see what the letters actually said. So that has to be part of the reason why she is so cheerful the day after. Or I guess, you know which chapter I'm talking about. But yeah, then she gets really sad that, she has her 9th birthday, but still no letter from her dad. Then we see a little bit more, time passes, and yeah, she no longer has the stone in her face. But then they tell her she still cannot go outside anyway, because, they want to keep her in a controllable location. And this is when Connie, this is when Connie lets everyone know of the plan to basically switch places with Bonnie so that she can go out to sea and find him. And that's how we know how Bonnie became a pirate. And we see Bonnie looking at the outside world for the first time. That was sweet. And then she gets into the ship. And then the fake nurse starts rushing after her. And yeah, it didn't even, like I was just so surprised by Bonnie just using this move, a Nika-ish future, that I didn't even get the satisfaction of seeing that fake nurse get pummeled into the ground. Hopefully she one shot her and just, she drowned in the sea. But yeah, this opens a lot of possibilities to what the HH fruit can do. Because apparently, yeah, not just on Bonnie herself, but she can also do that to others. Of basically applying alternate timelines to them. And that she can also do that. I mean, it's hard to see it here, but it might have been just done in one arm. So maybe she can do it in just one part of her body. But it could also just be that she modified her whole body, and it's hard to see from this angle. But yeah, that was a just, looking back at 1101. So now we can start with 1102. Oh, yeah. Shonen Jump cover, of course. I mean, everyone in Shonen Jump is there, but because it's Luffy, they included it. That's cool. It looks like Deku and Yuji are about to start fighting each other. But yeah. From the other series I'm reading, there's also Sakamoto, Iroha Saka from Cypher Academy, and that's about it. Okay. Chapter 1102, The Life of Goma. I wonder if this is gonna be the last chapter of the flashback, because that's what I thought 2 chapters ago. But you know what? Let's just leave this to Oda. He'll know when it is the right time to end it. I am completely fine, because this has been a top tier flashback. The cover for the chapter is just Bonnie eating hot dogs with dogs. The girl who keeps pushing forward. No doubt about it, Bonnie. Komachi's here. Quit calling me by my name. I'm the captain, ain't I? You sure? Kind of weird to be that a 10-year-old or 9-year-old. Well, it seems like she started being a pirate at 9. But at the present, she's like 12, right? So I don't know how that works. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, Captain, then it looks like there are Marines here too, though. Alright, man, the body pirates have arrived. Not a very creative name when you think about it, but, it is what it is. Bro, imagine if she actually had named her pirate crew like the Nika warrior pirates. Considering, yeah, she doesn't know that it's supposed to be something sacred. That would have been interesting. We got orders to bring them in immediately. They say the last city they attacked was packed with injured seniors and even little children. They're the worst type of scum? Yeah, I doubt it. Now that, consider what we know about Bonnie and the people that she's with, which is, pretty much friends and allies of her dad. Yeah, I don't think they would do that. A big guy? Yeah, I've seen him. He was on the outskirts of town. I can't see you, Bonnie. Please understand. Oh. Okay. So he could have let, he actually knew what she was trying to do. And they were very close to actually see each other. But he chose not to, because, if if Saint J. Garcia found out, then yeah, he would have spared no you know, military power to see her be killed. It's hard to believe you became a pirate of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. Hmm. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed pirates. We may as well keep searching, even if it takes a while, right, Captain? If we're gonna take it slow, then I want to look for Nika too. Oh, okay, so she was actually. She still had that in mind. Bro, now I really want Bonnie to see Luffy in Gear 5. Because I don't actually think she's seen him. Imagine that his face when I tell him, I found Nika in so-and-so island. Don't you think he'd be thrilled? Meanwhile, in the East Blue, having crushed the vicious fishermen of the Arlong pirates. Oh, okay, so we're right after Arlong Park. Alright, I got a bounty. A Straw Hat Luffy, 30 million berries. Man, that takes me back. It's insane how when you're starting the story, 30 million berry bounty sounds like such a high number. The Straw Hat Luffy has stepped into the spotlight. Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah. This page was actually officially showed in Jump Festa. So, yeah, I've seen this before, but still. You're going to Locktown? What for? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? That'd be Captain Smoker. Okay, so I'm guessing Dragon 100% knew that knew Luffy would go and have to pass through Locktown, so he actually went there intentionally just because he knew Luffy would be there, and he actually helped him out. Interesting. I like that. I like that. Now yeah. And I think when he stops the smoker, or is it after? He says something along the lines of like, "Oh, a pirate, huh? I won't stop you," or something like that. So now we know. Uh, Definitely the most context we're going to get in that scene. Oh, Jinbei has guess whose kid brother is on this bounty buster. Oh, that's so sweet. A brat like this took down Arlong? That's right, he's my kid brother. Can you not? This is gonna make me sad again. Ace. I can't imagine what Jinbei must have been thinking at that moment. I mean, yeah, okay, he says that, but still. It must have been quite the shock. And it is like right before Arlong Park that we get Jinbei mentioned by name for the first time. That he's the one who let Arlong roam free on the East Blue. What a curious twist of fate, Dragon. To think your boy would become a pirate. Hey, your girl too. Here are our ironclad rules of piracy. Plunder whatever you want from bad guys. Rob them blind and don't help us all. Unless they really need it. She says that even though she helped Zoro back in Sabaody. Not a soul, huh? Yeah, that's exactly it. How you put on a lipstick. Great, I'm totally a grown-up now. Oh, that's cute. Bunny playing grown-up. Putting on makeup. I also put this on. Daddy might not even recognize me without something on my cheek. Next, I just gotta make a name for myself. That'll get his attention. Oh, he would never forget how you look. Yeah, so that's why she put she has the, what you call it? Not earring, but yeah. This thing here. I hit New World. This is unsettling. You think so? I would say so. Their progression is going as smoothly as your own modifications. Never mind that though. Did you hear the news? Apparently some rookies declared war on the world government. Let's go, and you sloping. What? Dragon has a son? If I'm going to let you study all my memories, there's no point trying to hide it. A man with rubber powers standing up to the government. What a quirk of fate. Oh yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. But, I mean, Kuma, from the stories that he was told, shouldn't he know that Nika had rubber powers? So then, wouldn't that have, you know, wouldn't Luffy having those powers have, like, made him think, like, wait a minute, would that be related to the sun god Nika? But there hasn't been any kind of, like, big hint that he's thought that at all. He sounds just, oh, well, I just said that whole thing and then he literally says right after, he sounds just like my idol Nika. Okay. That's wild though. That Kuma had this whole side of his story right as we only knew the Straw Hats stories. So this is what he was thinking, huh? That's true. Oh shit! Oh no way! Some people were actually thinking that we might actually get all the way to Thriller Bark from Kuma's POV, but I didn't think we were actually going to. Thriller Bark Grand Line. The government has given me special orders to wipe you all out. That said, I'm sure they would be satisfied if I only brought them Straw Hat Luffy's head. And now that we know this, I don't think he ever had any intention of killing Luffy here, really. But he just had to make, a show of it to, for people to know, like, oh, he tried or something. Hand him over, else I'll spare your lives. Go to hell! What a shame. Versus shock. Man, now that I'm seeing this, I'm thinking, did Oda actually redrew this? I'm not sure. Or is it the actual same panel from Thriller Bark? I actually have the volume where that happens right behind me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll check when I finish the video. What a shame. Ursa's shock. Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. Oh, we're getting this moment too. God, I love this moment. Like, I know, it's such a popular moment. Everyone loves it. But I love Sora's devotion and loyalty to Luffy. And just, it's so crazy that at the beginning of the story, he's like, oh, if your dream becomes an obstacle for me to achieve my dream, then that's it. You and I are done, and you will commit seppuku or something. And then here he's like, if Luffy cannot be king of the pirates, then what's the point of me even being here? Like that I love that. I love that so much. He basically, Luffy's dream became a part of Sora's own. And that's so beautiful. But, okay, I needed to say that because, I'm pretty, I didn't start making One Piece videos until a year ago, so I haven't really talked about past scenes or arcs too much. So this is a very rare occasion of that. If you truly mean to take his place, you must be willing to bear all his pain and suffering yourself. This much damage might be enough to even knock me out. Ooh. And then, yeah, we see Sora just looking at it. Oh, yeah. So we know what happens after that. But we never really saw when Kuma left. He has exceptional friends, just as I'd expect of your son, Dragon. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. He'll be fine. He has them. Although soon after that, yeah, he won't. But eventually they'll reunite near the Saboti archipelago. Yeah. Mm. We are calling in all 7 warlords of the sea. If you refuse to come, you'll be forfeiting your title. Quite a statement. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era podcast DAs. His public execution date has been set. This will mean war with the Whitebeard pirates. War with the Whitebeard? Oh, with the Whitebeard? I will be sure to arrive before the execution date. Yeah, but by that point... Okay, so when I first started, he'd lost all his free will. Savodi Archipelago. Where's my food? I'm wasting away here. Pizza, bring me more now. And, okay. Now that we know, yeah, I remember we see Bonnie crying at Marineford about something, but we had no idea at the time. But now it definitely must be because they show Kuma, being a full-on robot. Captain, the Navy will take notice if you keep causing a scene. This is the last time I'll see your face become a truly indomitable pirate. No, what? Oh, Kuma saw her at Saboti before he got to Marineford. He saw her face from outside a restaurant. Oh no. I thought, oh no, they really want to make me cheer up again 3 chapters in a row. Bonnie. That pirate just hit a celestial dragon. They'll send a warship from Navy HQ. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought this was after he'd already separated them. But no, this is okay. So he was already in Saboti when Luffy punched Charlos. That's the human shop. Someone attacked a celestial dragon? Who would dare do that? You'll see. The whole world knows that's taboo. And we're so close to Navy HQ too, it's practically suicide. Oh, wow, he actually saw them inside the auction house? Them again, the Stronghead Pirates. Yo, let's go! Oh, such a good moment. So, most people are like, hell yeah! When they first see Luffy punch the Celestial Dragon. But honestly, I was so scared and nervous. I was like, no, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. We already been told that an admiral is gonna come here and basically kill everyone who's done this to a Celestial Dragon. I was so worried, and yeah, my worries did come true. But yeah, that Saboti is such a top tier arc. But yeah, I mostly just get like emotional and sad over Hachi rather than like angry at the Celestial Dragon or happy that he gets beaten down. He did it to protect the fishman, Straw Hat Luffy. No one has done anything this bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's treason. That's why the Straw Hats are that special. Oh, yeah. Dragon, Iba-chan, I hope you can forgive me. Stop, PX1. What? Another one? Zoro. Oh, that was Luffy. Right after Koa made him disappear. I didn't mean to desert you without a word. At least I can leave my own quiet mark on the world. Through Bonnie and this young boy, their future will be the only legacy I leave behind. Yeah, so this was Kuma's last true uh, act of his own will, basically sparing the Straw Hats and, uh, you know, disobeying the world government. Oh no, Luffy! Even though 100% we know that Kuma did it with good intentions, still hurts to see a Luffy like that because obviously he has no idea, and for him, he completely failed to protect all his crewmates. I couldn't save any of them. You've got it wrong. I'm just showing you the level you have to be in the new world. You and your friends just aren't ready. Honestly, from Kuma, that was definitely a kindness. The Straw Hats would have been probably killed if they just headed to the new world as they were. Don't go there yet. After all. Oh, Luffy's expression there. Still freaking hurts. You will someday save the world. Pop. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I love this kind of stuff. Seeing events that we've already seen, but from the opposing side. Oh, so good. I'm so glad Oda showed this. Install a self-destruct mechanism. Are you really terrified? Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status as a human weapon you're doing? But you five already have the highest priority in the comment hierarchy. And if he were to somehow go rogue when not in our presence, how would anyone else stop him? Do not answer. I'm not interested in the opinions of the scientists for hire. Then in exchange for me doing that, let me keep just a touch of his ego intact. I've invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between two states of consciousness. Akin to a split personality. If you allow me to test it. Ooh, okay. This could be pretty freaking big. In the present. You're telling me there's a small chance that we can actually bring Kuma back? If that's the case, I would be so happy. I've given the order, Vegapunk. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember, I too am a man of science. Any attempt to deceive me will fail. Oh, okay. So Senji Garcia rejected that idea. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to reunite with Bonnie at all. Yep. That had already been established. It's good to know how you feel, Vegapunk. What? I didn't think you'd be able to overhear. Were you the one who gave me superhuman hearing? Oh. Alright then, today's the day. We erased your sense of individuality. Kuma, it's only been 2 years, but it was fun. Hehe, I suppose it was. It's looking like your first assignment will be a battle with the Whitebeard pirates. Yeah, Marineford. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of reclone soldiers for that too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. Protect the Sunny. Yeah, protect the ship of the Straw Hat Pirates? Just until one of them returns. I'd like to be a stubborn guardian for their home. Ah, Kuma! I love him! Since I won't be able to witness their continued growth. What kind of future are you dreaming of for that boy? His actions have really moved me. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it would be great if there really was a warrior out there putting smiles on faces, using the rhythm of liberation. The rhythm I taught Bonnie. And if there is a hero out there that will change the seas one day, I believe it'll be him. Oh, I don't know what to say, man. Oh, that rating peak. A revolutionary placing their hopes on a pirate, huh? You're backing quite the dark horse, Pepe. That unorthodox thinking is proof of your humanity. Alright, before we begin, remember to push out those memories for my research. Oh, it was for research. I thought it was necessary to turn him into a full robot. Alright, before we begin, remember... Oh, yeah. Promise is a promise after all. Does this effectively erase your memories? No, think of it as a copy. It will disappear when it's touched, though. Oh. Don't fret, I've designed a system that will allow me to take pics without touching it and place it in there. Really? Interesting. How does that work? Okay, it's just another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist after all. Some of this is my life. I wonder how many people have been harmed or troubled by my actions. Troubled? Living is nothing without trouble, wouldn't you say? After all, he's only been troubled. Well, he's been very troubled by other people's actions. Oh, we're getting just glimpses of his life. When he was born, Kumachi. No, him now being a priest, then Kuma from the revolutionaries, and Bonnie's pirates. Kumachi from an adult genie. Oh, Daddy! Yo, the panels of him running in between the memories of the people who care about him. Oh, this is so good! I can cure her. I'm so grateful, thank goodness. Your life hasn't caused anyone harm or trouble, but your death will pain everyone who loves you. Listen, welcome, you're a hero too. Not only for Bonnie, but for everyone you've ever met. Oh, man, it's getting hard to actually read out loud. My voice is getting shaky. Oh, I just know I'm gonna be full on crying. Maybe sobbing when this whole flashback gets animated. Thank you. There's just one last thing, Vegapunk. Yeah, I know. I can't say how grateful I am. Oh my god, Vegapunk is also... oh no. Yeah, he's completely... just bawling his eyes out. Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? Oh yeah, that's the last thing she saw in his memories. Please wish her. Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. Oh, so she's 10 right now, not 12? I must have gotten mixed up. Unless, you know. That's because, you know, that was the year after he would have lost his memories. And just any kind of function over himself. Oh, goodness. Like, this whole chapter was just amazing. But those last, like, what? 1, 2, 3... like those last 3 pages, oh, they hit my heart like a hammer. Ah, good. Oh man, I'm gonna talk about the chapter a little bit more. Uh, but I don't know. I feel like you already gotta know what I think about it, right? And if there's anything I missed, then hopefully I'll notice it before the next chapter arrives. But for now, yeah, now that we got that last battle with Bonnie, um, getting everything that we just saw, yeah, this whole flashback is over. This whole backstory is over. Man, it's tough. Definitely up there though. I, I'm I'm gonna have to wait for it to be animated to really give it, to make a, you know, to basically say whether it's the best One Piece backstory for me. But right now, it's sitting comfortably at top three. Wow, but yeah, I need a tissue. So, if you enjoyed my reaction to this chapter, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.